Hello everyone, welcome to Sunburned Albino Plays the Overwatch Beta. Sunburned Albino Spotlight. I'm here in the practice range. I thought we'd just sort of explore some different characters' abilities, some of my favorites. We're going to start with Tracer, who is, I don't know if she's like the official Overwatch mascot, but she is obviously, you know, with the whole ass controversy, probably the most famous Overwatch character. I love that, by the way. Like, if you make a female character hot in any way, it's demeaning to women. Like, no female characters unless they're fat and they have dumpy asses and they look like shit. It's like, alright, well. I mean, does it really hurt to give a character a nice ass? Because I feel like if I was a character, I'd want to have a nice ass, but that's just me. So, yeah, Tracer. Shoots like this. Every character in Overwatch has different skills. Her L1 is a sort of quick little teleport sprint here, which is real nice for getting around quickly. It recharges like one every 5 seconds or so, and then, you know, just use that to get around places. What's her other skills? You can look, recall, travel back in time to your previous location, and health, which I actually just noticed. Health also. And yeah, you can use this as like an air dash as well, which is nice. So if you're getting wrecked in a firefight, you can just press R1, and oh, we're back here, and I'm back at full health. And I didn't lose health to begin with, but, you know. Back at full health with like a tactical advantage, because obviously in the firefight I did a bunch of damage to that guy. And then her triangle is, where's it at? Throw out a powerful sticky explosive. So yeah. That does that much damage. I mean, bots are sometimes not really great symbols of, like, exactly how useful a thing is going to be, but this is the best place to safely sort of test things out. I'm really impressed. Let's try McCree now. I'm really impressed with how good almost all of the characters are. Like, it's, like, there's however many characters, 25, I think. And they're almost all, like 90% of them are extremely viable. And I feel like that's such a great ratio to have pulled off. So obviously we've got McCree, Gunslinger with a super quick revolver, although if I press L2, I can wildfire and just empty the rest of the clip in somebody's face. Good shit right there, I like it. And then if we look at stuff, we can combat roll, which rolls in any direction and instantly reloads. You can see how that can be extremely tactically useful. Flashbang, stun enemies in front of you, you know? It does exactly what it says on the tin. Triangle face off against your enemies. I do like this. These are locked on, and then, you know, it's just like a slow motion sort of Red Dead Redemption kind of shootout thing going on there. So that's McCree. Good for him. I'm just trying to show off some of, like, who I think the best characters are. Bastion is definitely one of my favorites. He's extremely useful as just, you know, just walking around, and his gun does super cool, good damage, but his real skill is I can just plant myself on the goddamn ground as a sentry. Look how fast I kill him, like 3 times faster when I'm in sentry mode. This is ridiculous. And if I'm getting shot at, R1 is a heal. It heals like half my health, I think. And so this is just, like, straight up ridiculous. And then you just, anytime you press L1, switch, walk around, use a weapon that's sort of not as effective as the minigun, but that's just because the minigun is so goddamn amazing. And then, oh, you know, I mean, we might as well have also a tank mode, right? Yeah, I think we should have a tank mode. We have an amazing sentry gun mode, but I think we should also have a tank mode, because Bastion wasn't amazing enough. We have got to give him just every single out. Bastion is one of my favorite characters. I think might be one of the best characters in this game. Of course, I've never played against real people, just the AI. Like, I've done, there's this practice range against bots, but then they also have, like, practice matches against AI heroes, which I will also foray into over the course of this video. I want to check out Hanzo, because Hanzo is a character that speaks to my sense of precision and the fact that I love archers and stuff. If you charge up an arrow shot at an enemy's head, that's going to be a one-hit kill against an AI hero that doesn't have, like, a shit ton of armor. So, like, it'll kill Tracer, but it probably won't kill, like, Bastion or somebody like that, or one of the tank characters. Characters, by the way, are separated by class. There's tank, there's defense, which is what Hanzo is. Defense is kind of... the definition's a bit loopy. Because I guess defense, like, is tactical, but also, like, good for bolstering, I mean, defense, right? But, you know. Okay, so Sonic Arrow reveals enemies through walls and stuff, and for a short time around the place that you put it. Scatter Arrow is kind of useless, but maybe if you were against like a bunch of crowds that had all low health, you could use that to finish them off real quick. And let's see. Yep, that is the Dragon Strike that does not a lot of damage. But I do like Hanzo. Very precision-oriented. He's going to take a lot of skill to master in terms of headshots. Just want to do a couple more heroes before we jump into actual matches. Widowmaker is everybody's favorite. Every single person's favorite is Widowmaker. Everybody says Widowmaker's best character. And, you know, it's not false. Her assault rifle is too good for what she's supposed to be. Like, she's supposed to be a sniper. You hold L1, you aim, and shoot. And then good stuff happens. Actually, what I'm just noticing now in this video is that as you hold L1, you can see the power percentage go up. The longer you have the scope down, the more damage it's going to do. So, for instance, if I quick scope, it only does about half, right? But if I wait all the way to 100% power, that's actually a genius sort of failsafe to prevent, you know, cheap sniper kills from Widowmaker. That's a nice thing they built into there. But the gun by itself, like just minus the sniper, is so good by itself that you're almost like it's not even worth bothering. How much does a 100% power scope shot do to a body shot? Pretty good amount. Okay, so this is playing a little different than what I've seen in like AI stuff, in the AI hero matches. Provide your team with a view of the enemy's location. So, you know, pretty much SR-71 right here for her triangle. Grappling hook lets you sort of get to new places, provided that you aim it in a way that will actually help you, which I almost didn't do. And then Venom Mine, launch a poison trap. Where's that at? I don't think you can take fall damage. Let me just put that right underneath you. Yep, triggered, you got poisoned, and you die. Oh, you're also getting poisoned, so it has a neat range, but it doesn't do that much damage. But then, you know, Venom Mine, probably not gonna, you don't expect it to be an insta-kill anyway. So that's Widowmaker. And then there's like 2 more characters I want to show off. There's... Okay, so now I can talk about the classes. These are the offensive characters. These 6 right here. Then there's defense here. Then these are the tank characters that have a lot of armor and health and are just built to last. And then we have the medics. And I'm going to choose Zenyatta, the medic, who I think is the best medic. Because L1, I shoot an orb that makes the enemy take damage, more damage from all sources. If you're Zenyatta and you're just running around like helping other people kill enemies, that is where you're at your most effective. And then there's R1, which allows you to throw an orb that just sort of hovers over and heals an enemy. And that's, you know, so it's sort of like hands-free healing. That's why I like Zenyatta. Because you can just, you know, set it and forget it, the orbs, and then just sort of focus on doing damage. Because her regular attacks, I don't know why I say her. I think it's a he. But just its regular attacks do pretty good damage. Like, the DPS is actually relatively high for what you would expect from a melee or a medic character. So what else does she have? Orb of Harmony, Orb of Discord, he, whatever. And then Transcendence is a triangle that makes you invincible and lets you heal nearby allies, which is really cool. So that's what this is. Probably should have used it on one of the friendly bots. You can see how much health it actually raises, but, you know, not for lack of trying, I guess. Charge to release more projectiles. So I can hold L2 and do that, as opposed to, like, if I, you know, if I'm priming this around a corner and somebody's coming, that's better than just shooting one at a time. So that's basically just a lot of the characters that I like skills. We're going to go into training and do practice versus AI now. And this is online. You can do this with other people on your team versus the bots, which is cool. I like it. Overwatch is a game to get excited for if you're looking for sort of like, I wouldn't say revolutionary. Well, I mean, for consoles, probably revolutionary PvP in like this sort of MOBA setting. But also, except it's not actually, is it? This isn't a MOBA. Like, it's a, I mean, it's like, you know, because, things. So it's, you know, it's, you know, it's like Team Fortress 2. which is another game that I've never played. So comparisons between that and this are made solely based on what I've seen in like screenshots and like videos of other people playing it. But it's cool. This is a cool like team-based game where there's like, you know, characters. It's like team deathmatch, but there's also different modes. We're also searching for game. Estimated time 22 seconds, elapsed time over a minute, so I'm glad that the servers know exactly how long this shit's gonna take. One of these days. One of these days. I'm going to cancel the search. Practice versus AI. Do it again. Okay. Just wait. Oh, game found. There we go. I don't know who I'm going to be.
Now entering the Temple of Anubis.
Okay. How about we could... I'm going to try and pick one of the people that I haven't... Where's... Yeah, we're going to be Roadhog. I'm going to be a tank character. Show off one of him. Tank characters aren't really my style, but they are in this game. It's good. I don't know. Like, Roadhog, absolute bullet sponge, can heal himself for half, like, instantly with one of his skills. And then his triangle just absolutely wrecks people in front of him. So that is great. Alright, let's do this. Practices against the AI typically end in an absolute slaughterfest in our favor. I'm pretty sure you can change the difficulty of the AI, but I think I'm searching on easy difficulty right now. So we got like 40 seconds to sort of, you know, do what we want here. Also, what's cool about Overwatch that you may have heard is that you can switch characters during matches. Pretty much at any time. Well, I mean, anytime you're in, like, the loading thing or whatever. You know, you die, and you feel like it was bullshit, and that's because your character sucks, then, you know, you switch to a character that's gonna give you more of an advantage in that situation. And that's gonna be real nice. So Roadhog's got this shotgun. It's got 4 bullets in it, which doesn't seem like a lot, but you really don't need more than that to kill somebody if you're close enough at range, which is what you want to be with a shotgun, which is pretty obvious. And then his R1 is to heal himself. His L1 is a hook that pulls enemies close, which obviously followed by a point-blank shotgun shot could be pretty devastating. Oh, Reaper's being an asshole. I hate when he does that. Okay. That doesn't count as a kill for me. I only did 21 damage to him. And somebody else got the kill. Alright. I'm going to try and hook someone. Oh, we got another Roadhog. Somebody's copying me. Oh, he just did it to me. That's unacceptable. I'm the one that's supposed to be showing off these skills. Okay, I need somebody... Okay, here's a dude. I believe that that's... Oh, wait, no. Okay, that must have been a turret that Thorbjorn put down. He's somebody that does that. Oh my god. That's the problem with the hook, is that I can never seem to hit anybody with it, even if I'm aiming directly at them. Alright, we're getting medicked by Zenyatta's helping me out here. Reaper... That's what I'm talking about. That's what Roadhog does. Goddamn right. Each skill has a cooldown, obviously. It's a pretty lenient cooldown, I'd say. What is that, like 6 seconds between me being able to use my grappling hooks? That is pretty much is an instrument of like a one-hit kill situation. So that's cool. Oh, okay, they did that. Okay. My triangle's ready. I'm gonna be using it. I'm gonna use it right now. Yes. Take it. Take it! Oh, you take it as well, Bastion. That's right. Oh, you got nothing on me. Did somebody kill him while I was pulling him? That is unsportsmanlike. Give a man his kill, you know what I'm saying? Oh, come on. Take him down. Oh, straight up missed. It didn't look like it. It looked like he sort of fought it off. But, alright. Yeah, we're doing fine. I'm keeping healed by virtue of the fact that Zenyatta's here. Absolutely doing his job. And we already defeated. This is how fast a match can go if you're absolutely steamrolling the competition. So that's cool. Play the game, combat inertia, goddamn right. Is it that triangle thing that I did? That super awesome triangle? Oh, no. What? How was this the best thing I did? Alright. I didn't do... I killed one person. Okay, I guess the Roadhog also counts, but... And then what happens after this, there's different events that each character sort of participated in. You get to pick which one you liked the most, which one you thought was most helpful to the overall team. Obviously, I like my thing more, so I'm going to vote for me. And then I think you get extra XP for that, or extra something. I don't know. I'm not really sure. Yeah, first one of the day, plus 1,500 XP, nice. No, I want to leave. I want to leave right now. Okay. That's the thing. You can get kind of hooked into, like, reading the stats, and then while you're doing that, it's already searching for another game, so you kind of got to stay on top of that. I'm going to play online against real people now. It's going to be the first time that I've done that. So, you know, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. What a great time. I mean, if I'm going to show a PvP-focused experience, it's not fair to just highlight the demolishing side of it. You have to also show yourself getting demolished so you can see if it's a kind of game where, like, bullshit is heavily in play, or if it's definitely, like, balanced and fair and stuff. So we'll wait for that. I wonder who I'm going to be. I should be somebody that I'm good at, because I don't want to get absolutely train wrecked. But then again, that I'm not good at anybody. It's just kind of, you know, I've dabbled in all the characters. And some suit my playstyle more than others, and those are the ones that I gravitate towards. But, yeah, that's how it's going to go. Elapsed time, just searching for game. Searching. There we go. Found a game. Maybe I should be a medic. That's where I think in this type of game I can actually be the most helpful. I'm not really a medic sort of player, but I understand how I can be useful in that situation. Like if I'm someone who's not going to be able to get a lot of kills because my skill level's not great, then I could at least, you know, hold up my end as somebody who's better at that thing. So, Roadhog. No tank heroes. Somebody picked Mercy, so we have a medic. I'm gonna pick D.Va. I like D.Va. I mean, maybe it's bias in terms of, like, the sort of titillating Japanese kind of thing that she is. But it's, you know, she's pretty good, too. She's got these short-range cannons like this, and it's important that you recognize that they're short-range or you're gonna think she's terrible. And then she has an R1 shield that blocks damage, and she has a rocket propulsion thing that can propel her pretty far in any direction, so she can be pretty aerially mobile, which is nice. Now, the fact that we're defending means that the other team pretty much has all the time in the world to set up right against our door that we're going to come out here. Or no, we're escorting, so they're defending. But they're also attacking right now. So it's like, you know, it's bad, whatever. I'm going to do my job and stand here and try and block as much damage as I can with my R1 shield.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, well, I didn't block any damage whatsoever. Does that shield reflect my damage back at me? Okay. Now, D.Va's thing is that when she gets low on health, her mech explodes, and then she pops out of it, and then she can become, like, 150 health, sort of like Tracer sort of character. Alright. Now Triangle will spawn me a new mech, now since I'm out of the mech. Alright. And we don't need to reload, which is what I like about this. But we are kind of trapped in here, and that's all thanks to that guy's shield. Pretty much exclusively that guy's shield. So I'm just sort of just trying to inch out here and, like, do the damage that I can do. I am getting healed, except not anymore. Okay, so my mech is down. And then that dude's almost dead, but then they just keep bringing out the shields, and, like, we can't puncture through them. We don't have the firepower. Alright. But since I'm still alive, I get to spawn another mech and then, you know, live to fight another day, and it's like I respawned, basically. My guns are bad at long range. Oh, I can take him down. Oh, I killed him. Okay. Now, we're finally gonna make some headway. Let's escort this shit. Anybody here? Alright, got my shield. I'm just trying to do my job here. That shield does not last long at all, now that I think about it. But I do think it's important for the tank character to escort, as she is the least likely to be felled. Okay, eliminated Rough Rider. Alright. There's not much I can do in this state. I'm just trying to stay alive here. For some reason, I'm doing well, and that's kind of weird to me. I got like a 6-player kill streak, and we're actually like pulling this out. Yes, get closer to me. I'll do more damage to you that way. Okay, yep, Rough Rider's dead again. Oh, what about you? Put my shield out there. Alright, we're getting work done right now. Shinpo needs to die. Yep, kill you. Alright, and since my triangle is available, even if I get knocked out of my mech, I'll just spawn another one immediately, and then it'll be like I never died. Because I've never died. Mostly is the thing. I wonder if anybody's going to try and sneak up behind me. Right, but we're doing alright escorting this payload. Based on how, like, the beginning of the match went, how they were just completely shutting us out from even exiting our spawn point, I was like, this isn't going to go well, but it's going well. Problem is, like, I'm, like, the only person here, apparently. Yo. Okay. Reaper's good close range, but so am I. He's better close range, but it still ended up working out in my favor. I'll kill you. D.Va is doing work right now. I'm not even going to take, like, full credit for what's happening. Even, like, just on my screen, because... I mean, D.Va's got the defense and the offense capabilities to really pull this out. And then these guys are kind of just sort of swarming in here and letting themselves get surrounded. Oh, that must be... Oh, dear God. Oh, I'm gonna die. Okay, so my triangle goes away when I get out of my mech. That's a problem. Yep, I'm gonna die. That's fine. Okay, here we go. We've escorted the payload 2/3 of the way in 1 life. I don't see this being the time where they sort of pull it back. I would like to run up there and kill Widowmaker, but I think that guy's have it. That guy has it. I would much rather focus on the objective at hand. Just sort of like try and not... If they're trying to ambush me with like a well-placed shot, just make it difficult for them. Zigzag back and forth as we go behind this thing. Okay, that's one of our guys. Okay, kill you. It's awesome that this gun doesn't, like, run out of ammo. Or, like, you don't even have to, like, pause to reload. Okay, so I can't shoot and put my shield up at the same time. That's what I'm figuring out. Yep, keep healing me. I require it. Thank you. Oh. No? Okay, you died pretty instantly by somebody else on my team. Oh, but now we got this guy. I mean, we did it. That was pretty good.
Play of the game.
Yeah. Shinpo. I mean, my name's not Shinpo, but that's cool.
Nerf this.
I'm not the only diva, am I? Wait, Diva's on the other team. Oh, that's okay. That was his diva. Well, obviously I'm not going to vote for somebody on the other team. My objective time was 3 minutes and 9. You're going to... I can't... I'd love to imagine any argument where somebody tells me that's not the most important thing that happened here. But yeah, cool. I won my first actual online game. I like that. But that's going to do it for this episode. That's Overwatch. That's the, you know, if it sounds like it's great fun. And that's what it is. So, I mean, just like, you know, if you like what you see, then you can just come by it, have your same experience with the game. And that's going to... But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. So, yeah, like it.